Batisi TV, Lone Rashapi, the Frank Motors, Kajaka Dekali Gabatamai, Junka Tata Motors, Halatko, Ni Shillong, Rinkat Bakanet Foodish, Ordar Mapi, Ninwan Ramani, Hakirdo Biang Jompi.
Unong elam jong Hill State People's Democratic Party uba Renikton lingdo Tongkhar uba longru menteri jong sarkar jella haka lasmi ublai jong Henry Terik ubnai jelleo arajar arpuar ula penpau kajing snow scam ba ka kinhon Meghalaya Democratic Alliance kabalabat yo ula kam sensyar menta ka kenti hapo ka jella Meghalaya kandang wan biang syaka bor sensyar hadin ka election ka bansalong house nam arhajar arpulai Hakajing yakran mat kilat pathai kubor uba Renikton ulaong ba kani baro kadai tang namar ba kajing trekam jong menteri rangba kajelna Konrad Konggal Sangma kalong kabashai bat kabapinhun lut ya baro.
I have seen all the ministers has tried their best to perform. Of course, I cannot protect anybody about the allegation people allege and whether they have done or they have not done. I have no statement to say. I am nobody to certify about the things doing by somebody else. So that's why I cannot say anything on this until unless proved clearly. I don't want to contribute or I don't want to blame anybody on this. So yes, let's see. We will clarify from our side, and everybody will clarify and go to the election in a few months. We will go to the election, and people will decide. It is only the question who will lead. But if these partners determined to work together, I can assure you that this government will come back. He is very much capable. I really like the way he functions. I want to appreciate in front of everybody that he was so bright and so capable, even in this first time as chief minister. So I wish he can do far better in the second term if he get a chance. Depend on the party, whether the party NPP will put him as chief minister's candidate or from Khasi Jantia, let the party decide. I think about that I would have said because it depends on the party, and from other party also they will choose whom they will put as chief minister's candidates. No, that's why I said depend on the party. That is party matter. They will decide whom to put, either from Garo or from Khasi. So let them decide. See, I'm always from the day one we form RDA, along Dr. Don as chairman and myself as secretary. Our intention is very clear to strengthen the regional forces in the state of Meghalaya. We are very clear. And if you remember my speech on the funeral day of Dr. Tongkhar, I have promised to people that we will try to fulfill the ambition, the dreams of Dr. Tongkhar to strengthen the regional force in the state of Meghalaya. So we are still trying to do that, and it all depends on the situation, whether we can strengthen by joining together all party, or we can strengthen by strengthening only one party. So that is the point, the matter for which we are still discussing, and we will do it accordingly. If we see that strengthening one party is the only way to strengthen regional force, we would do that. As we have to listen also the will of the people of the Khasi Jantia and the state as a whole. Still doing that, and about that question, me joining UDP, let the time come, and whatever decision we will take, we will do according to people's will. Among leaders is on, we are still discussing here and there, but officially we have not called a meeting of RDA because just calling a meeting unless we have clear understanding among ourselves, it may not bear good fruit. So we want to discuss, and we are discussing among the regional party leaders, and let's see what we will do. I can't really see the need of coming together in the unification, then both party will sit and decide. But whether that is required at this point of time, it may be too late. But we are still discussing. Maybe we will continue in the same way that we worked together last election, supporting each other in some constituency, contesting friendly contests in some other constituency. So we are still discussing that. It's still not clear whether RDA will still be there to support each other wherever in some constituency that we can agree to support. So that also is still not clear as of now. That's why the will of the people, this is the call of the people in general from the state to strengthen regional party. Because you have seen in many states, the state party has taken over and ruled the state in many states in India. So same thing, people, the general public out here also, they would love to see that. But the complaint is that so many regional parties are there. And while we try to strengthen all regional parties, the fact of the matter is that we are weakening each other and we don't see the strength. So according to me, as long as we still have so many regional parties, I think it's very difficult to see the strength of the regional party. That's why I want to see that only one regional party should come up strongly, and that, again, I leave to the people's choice, because to wind up any political party is too difficult. So the only thing is that automatically when people do not choose, when people they give mandate only to one party, then automatically they will be ended by themselves. So that's why we need people's wisdom this election. If they really want to see the strength of regional party, I think people will elect only one regional party this coming election.